Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 32 of the Pokemon Cup Series. Today we're here at ISM Raceway in Phoenix for the running of the Ticket Guardian 500. On the pole today we have the 88 of Diego Yepes, and on the front row is his Hedrick teammate, the 24 of Cody Lupton. And then we got Philip Goldberg and Yin Canario in row 2. Row 3 is Eli Bright and Igor Barreto. Christian Vargas and John Andrews in row 4, and John Gilbert and Rich Roy, the winner from Las Vegas last race, rounding out your top 10. And let's take a trackside now as you look at the rest of the starters. So PCS Goes West continues with race 2 of 5 in the West Coast, and then the next 3 races are in California. But here we go, we're in ISM Raceway in Phoenix for a 30-lap race under the lights, so it's the first night race of the season as well. Pace car gonna come down pit road. Yepes gonna lead the field to the green. And here we go. What is now ISM Raceway will drop the green flag here in the Ticket Guardian 500. Here comes Goldberg for the lead already on the first lap. You try to get the 88 of Yepes right here. Ooh, Lupton's a little too high. He hits the wall, but he's able to stay alive, and the 20 of Philip Goldberg is now the leader. Now in second is Eli Bright. Now the wall has really separated the field so far. Oh, they're 3-1 in the back. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. Look at the pack. Look at this entire pack. Oh, now they're spinning. John Andrews spins. So is Christian Vargas. There's the caution. Ada Milliken also turned. And that's pretty much it. Alrighty guys, we're back to the race. Sorry for that little cut. OBS apparently crashed on me, believe it or not, and that's the first time it's ever crashed on me while I'm doing a race. Yeah, so that's why it cut off at the very end of the wreck you just saw earlier, so I apologize for that. But anyway, it looks like all 40 cars are back in it somehow. Except the 23, O'Neal Balvin coming down. A handful of cars are coming down pit road. No leaders are coming down right now. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens next when we get back to the green. Everybody's still in the race. Wow. So I gotta admire those drivers that were involved in the accident. They are still running in the race. So here we go. Goldberg leads us to the green again. Oh, wow. Look at Bright trying to pass through the 20, and the 20 gets a block. Here comes Yepes, and here comes the 14 of Roy. How about Rich Roy working his way back up to the top 5? Looking to win his second consecutive race here in PCS Goes West. Philip Goldberg off to a wonderful start in this race here. And Chase Marks up to the 5th position, so he's done really well at that 3 car. Matthew Amdev gonna go by the 42 of Roger Ray for a position. There you see the awesome views of the track. And Amdev goes by the 42. It looks like Rich Roy might have a battle against Diego Yepes, trying to force him up high. Oh, wow. Yepes trying to force him out. And now we have a battle for the lead between Bright and Goldberg in the front as they're going 3 wide for 3rd as well. A lot of big racing here in the top 5. Everybody's racing for position. And looks like Eli Bright might get Goldberg right here. Oh, in the wall. Roy went to the wall as well, but Goldberg stays alive. And the lead goes to Roy. We have another crash. The 18 of Justin Roberts went around in the last corner, and the caution will come out. Another three-wide, oh, almost another three-wide battle. And now James Richardson works his way to fourth place. And nobody wrecked out again. Oh, the 15 just spun. The 15, oh, and he hits the 18. Barreto just spun. And the 18, Justin Roberts, also spun earlier. And here's what happened there. Oh, the 43 of Derek Hamill turned the 15 around. That's who turned the 15 around. And the 18 had nowhere to go, and he hits him. Day goes from bad to worse for the 18. Let's look at Roberts, who spun him. And it looked like it was Nathan Stapleton that turned the 18. Don't know if it was his intention. He was in the wall trying to hold off Marcus Sacchi. Then he hit the 18 instead. Wow, so that definitely was not his intention, but that it happened. So I guess the 18 was the wrong place at the wrong time. So here we go. We're going to have pit stops here at Phoenix. And that means with the pit stops at this late, it's going to be decided on who will stay out with the longest. It's going to come down to fuel strategy now at this point. Because it's not halfway yet when they pit. The leaders come to pit. So they may have to take one more pit stop later in the race. So Bright leads the field into pit road, and everybody's going to be going down pit road. Let's see who's going to be first off pit road now. Looks like the front guys have made their way out, and Eli Bright comes out first. A little close battle for second, but it looks like it's going to be Chase Marks. And they're saying it is Chase Marks out first. Out second over the 19 of MDev. Looks like pit road was pretty good for these guys. No problems in and no problems out. So Eli Bright keeps the race lead, and Chase Marks moves from third to second. MDev, big move for him. He moves from fifth to third. Richardson stays fourth, Yepes seventh, and Goldberg, not a good pit stop for him. He's out of the top 5 now. Yep, he's now out of the top 5, so it wasn't a good pit stop for the 20. Not what they needed at this point of the race. And it appears that the 18 will be the only one a lap down, and it looks like he might be out. And he's not out yet. He's still on pit road, and he's done. He's just done. Barreto and Roberts are out of the race now, so those two are done for the night. Now we're halfway through here at ISM Raceway. We'll see who wins under the lights. Will Bright hold on over the 3 of Marks? Marks looking to win for the second time after his Daytona 500 win. Green flag is back in the air. And Eli Bright in that 13 car trying to hold him off. Good start for the 13. Whoa, Derek Hamill going to try to go by Goldberg in this position. And the 14 of Rich Roy trying to come back as well. Goldberg's in the wall again, and he's going to lose that spot. He might lose another 2 spots too. So Goldberg's day goes from bad to worse in an instant. But his teammate MDev is doing well. He's up to second. So MDev just made the move for second place. Now he's going to try to catch the 13 of Bright. It's been Eli Bright's day so far. Ooh, Rich Roy and Goldberg in the wall again. They've been struggling against the wall all day today. It has not been a good day for either of them. Bright is good, and now MDev is second, trying to catch the 13. And there's, oh, a big crash. Two cars are flipping. Yin Canario and Robert Smith. Yikes. So caution comes out with 11 laps to go. Another big crash, and it involved Goldberg. Wow, Goldberg, he got turned by the 48 of Grayson Acevedo. And then he hits Hawkins, and then he hits Robert Smith in the one car, or Patrick Smith, I believe. I believe one of the Smiths are there. Well, both Smiths were involved. Look at Canario and Robert Smith flipping. That's Patrick Smith in the one. Wow. Robert Smith upside down, and Canario was able to stay up on top of with major damage. And Owen's coming down pit road at the end to ensure they have enough tires and fuel to last the race. Huh. It's going to be crazy last couple laps here at ISM as we're back to green. And James Richardson going for second place against his teammate. Oh no, he spins! They get turned! Oh man! The 11 gets turned around and he at 96 is hit! And that's a caution instantly. Wow! Bright pulled away, Mark's up to second, and we don't know if there's going to be one more lap left or we'll need overtime to decide who wins the race. Oh my goodness. Now the question is, do you pit or not? These guys are not going to pit, but we don't know if we're going to get one more lap in. And it looks like we will get one more lap in here at Phoenix. So it's going to come down to the very last lap of the race. This is going to be the final lap of the race coming up. Eli Bright trying to hold off Chase Marks and Derek Hamill for the win. This is going to be one for the ages. I'm sure this finish will be one for the ages. And we got a handful of cars out of the race. Bluffton's out, Richardson's out, Gilbert's out, Smith's out, Canario's out, and four cars I should say are a lap down, but they're in the back, so they don't affect the leaders on the last lap of the race. It's going to come down to this. Who's going to be the winner here at ISM? Only one will win here tonight at Phoenix. ISM Raceway in Phoenix, I should say. So here we go. White flag going to come out with one to go. When we get back to the green, we'll see if Bright can hold off the pack for the win. Here we go. Green flag and white flag are out with one to go. Here we go. And look at the start, the 13 gun, and he's away. Derek Hamill looking to fight for second against Marks. The 13 just went right off and running, and he knew if he had a good start, he'd hold off for the win. Down the final corner, and Eli Bright's going to do it, and he's going to win the Ticket Guardian 500 at ISM Raceway. And what a start that was for Eli Bright. He needed that start to work, and it got him to his advantage. And the 13 is today's winner. So Eli Bright, another win for him in that 13 car. What a race that was. A handful of wrecks and a lot of good battles at the end. Not bad for our first night race of the season. And here are the results. So, nice win for Eli Bright. He's back. Oh, sorry about that. I was going to update the points as I go. But, anyway, Eli Bright, what a win for him. He's back in victory lane with a brand new team. He, I think, won last season a race in that 72 team. And now he wins this one at Phoenix in dominating fashion. Nevertheless, he led 20 laps today. So... this was his race to lose, and he's able to take the checkers here today at ISM. Let's look at the points after 6 races. Carter Friesen leads the point standings by 11 over Cullen Francis. So Carter and Cullen both battling for the points lead right now, but it might not matter because Of course, a win gets you in the playoffs. Almost certainly will get you in the playoffs. Highest winner is Rich Roy in 10th place. Wong is 14th. Canario 16th. And Marks is 19th. And we'll look down to the points to see where the rest stand right now. As you can see, Bright is 31st in points. Ray is 33rd. So a win is still a win for Bright, but he needs a lot more points in order to be safe and keep that playoff spot for himself. So, but still early in the race, and you never know what happens. So that's your points after 6 races, and our next race will continue. PCS Goes West. We'll be heading down to Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. It's a wide track, very fast, wide track, almost a super speedway, I should say, but it's not quite there as a super speedway. It doesn't have those restrictor plates, so the speeds can go up to 200 miles per hour, I believe. And it's almost like Michigan, except it's in the West Coast, and it's like a little bit more wider and more banked, so you'll see a lot of pack racing at that track at Auto Club. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we will be heading to the first 2 road courses of the season, both in California, to wrap up PCS Goes West. That'll be in Sonoma, and then we head over to the Sawmill Raceway. The Sawmill Speedway, I should say. Sawmill Speedway. That's a popular track, and we'll continue to have that race in that Sawmill track. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this race, and we'll see you guys at Auto Club. Goodbye.